The world is a complex place. Conflicts erupt. Innocent people suffer. We see this on the news every day. It's heartbreaking. The year is 2024, and the need for peace has never been greater. From ongoing conflicts to new tensions, the threat of violence looms large. The human cost of war is immeasurable. Lives lost, families torn apart, and futures destroyed. The economic impact is also devastating, diverting resources from essential services like healthcare and education. But amidst the despair, there's hope. History teaches us that even the most intractable conflicts can be resolved. It requires a collective effort. Governments, international organizations, and individuals must work together. The pursuit of peace is not a naive dream, but a necessity. We have a moral obligation to strive for a world free from war. Our children deserve a future where dialogue replaces violence. Diplomacy is the lifeblood of peace. It's about communication, understanding, and compromise. Skilled diplomats work tirelessly behind the scenes to find common ground. They facilitate dialogue between warring parties. They build trust and explore mutually acceptable solutions. Often, these negotiations are tense and complex, but the potential rewards are enormous. A recent example is the successful negotiation of a ceasefire agreement between two neighboring countries in Africa. Years of conflict had devastated both nations. Through patient diplomacy, a lasting peace was achieved. This success story highlights the importance of dialogue and compromise. It shows that even deeply rooted conflicts can be resolved through peaceful means. Economic sanctions are a powerful tool for influencing the behavior of nations. They can target specific individuals, industries, or entire countries. The goal is to exert pressure by limiting access to financial resources or trade. While sanctions can be effective, they also carry risks. For example, sanctions imposed on a country in the Middle East led to a decline in living standards and increased hardship for ordinary citizens. This highlights the need for carefully targeted sanctions. They should be designed to minimize harm to civilians. The international community must also provide humanitarian aid to those affected. Section 4. Peace on paper, treaties and their effectiveness. Peace treaties formalize the end of conflicts. They outline the terms of peace and provide a roadmap for the future. These agreements can involve territorial concessions, power-sharing arrangements, or disarmament commitments. However, a treaty alone does not guarantee lasting peace. The success of any peace treaty depends on the commitment of all parties involved. It requires ongoing dialogue, monitoring mechanisms, and a willingness to address grievances. The international community can play a vital role in supporting the implementation of peace agreements. This includes providing peacekeeping forces, facilitating reconciliation efforts, and promoting economic development. Section 5. The United Nations. A beacon of hope in a turbulent world. The United Nations, or UN, is a testament to humanity's desire for peace. Established in the aftermath of World War II, the UN provides a forum for nations to resolve disputes peacefully. It plays a crucial role in conflict prevention, peacekeeping, and peacebuilding. The UN Security Council has the authority to impose sanctions, authorize military interventions, and deploy peacekeeping missions. The UN also provides humanitarian assistance to those affected by conflict. While the UN has faced criticism for its effectiveness, it remains an indispensable institution. It represents the best hope for a world without war. Section 6. A call to action. Our shared responsibility. The pursuit of peace is not just the responsibility of governments and international organizations. Each and every one of us has a role to play. We can support organizations working for peace, raise awareness about conflicts, and promote understanding between cultures. Remember, peace is not the absence of conflict, but the ability to resolve it peacefully. It requires empathy, compassion, and a commitment to dialogue. By working together, we can create a world where war is a relic of the past. Let us choose peace for ourselves and for generations to come.